What's up guys, Cody Webb here. We're out here at the US Hard Enduro Series. I want to do a quick walk around on my Sherco SC300 factory. I guess we'll start from the top and work our way down. We got the seat concepts. Seat cover for Super Enduro, I actually run Super Enduro Cross. I actually run a taller seat, taller rider. It's nice for you know, seat bouncing and stuff like that, but for hard enduro, standard seat height, not lower seat height. Standard seat height, seat concepts cover. We got funnel web filters underneath. You know, I got the XC gear clamps up here. I've had a couple wrist injuries and stuff now, and I'm old, trying to deal with it, catching up on me. So kind of helps dampen the hits from the bars. Really nice piece that Lance makes there. ODI bars, we got the CFT bars, a little bit more flexion as well. So, you know, makes us comfortable. Comes with the ODI grips. I prefer the white grips. It's the soft rubber compound. I got tenderfoot hands, so I don't like blisters. We got the T-Rex throttle here, really nice billet throttle housing. I don't think you could break it. I haven't broken one yet, and I try not to toss my bike, but you know, just a really nice aftermarket product there. It's got the ball bearing inside as well, so everyone that touches my bike really is jealous of the pull of my throttle cable. We got the arc levers. You know, they fold out just so we don't bend the levers out there on the race course. It's hard to not dump your bike from time to time. Well, not only just with the handguards, just with the plastics on the bike as well. We go with Polysport. You know, really easy to mount on to just the Brembo calipers. So, you know, nice additional part to hopefully help protect my fingers out there. We got the FMF. I guess it depends on the race, obviously. We got the FMF power core right now, no spark arrestor required. Factory fatty for the header pipe. You know, just gives us a nice factory look and some real good power. Running the Fastway pegs. I'm running pegs that are a little bit lower, a little bit farther back. Yeah, so we're running 5 mil low, 5 mil back, and you know, coming from trials, you really kind of want to get that weight on the rear of the bike. Longer legs, I'm not as cramped in the rider triangle, so those work out well for us. We got the bulletproof rotor guard in the back. We got a P3 carbon fiber guard in the front. We're running this in the back just because it's a lot more durable. It takes bigger hits. Normally the front, you don't hit quite as much stuff, so we trust that P3 carbon guard, and it's a little bit lighter. Makes me wheelie easier, you know what I mean? And then we're running Dunlop tires now this year. Been really happy with those. Paired with the Moose balls, so it's kind of a newer approach to getting rear traction. Just a bunch of individual foam inserts in there, little wedges essentially, and it kind of conforms to the shape of the tire better. And then as well, you can kind of play and fine tune with the quote unquote PSI. So really happy with the performance of those. Running AFAM sprockets front and rear. We change it from stock, so stock's a 13 up front. We go to a 12 for the more technical riding. So I got a 1250. So if you're on a Sherco, that's what I run. You can run it too. And then, you know, as well with the tires and Moose balls, we're running Excel rims, really reliable product. I hammer them, hit them on rocks all the time, and they may get cosmetically damaged, but they still hold up real strong. A little bit different from stock. I do have a recluse in my bike. No, it's not an automatic like you guys probably all think. We run the core manual, and it's just, you know, an upgraded version with all billet interior, and definitely helps with better oil flow and keeps the temps down. The clutch is probably what makes the most heat on a two-stroke. So if it starts getting too hot, it'll fail, and we've seen great improvements with the recluse. I think with hard enduro, the biggest thing you can do is obviously running the gummy tires, but to pair with that, the suspension. You know, luckily the Sherco comes stock with KYB, really great product. So we do some fine tuning, definitely a little bit softer than your normal setting for the hard enduro stuff, getting traction on all the rocks. As well with that, we're running the P3 guard as well for the skid pan because we hammer them. Linkage guard as well, Sherco's got the linkage, so P3 makes a little flap that protects the underside of the bike. Luckily the bike comes stock with the fan, don't kind of do anything there. Last but not least, probably the bulletproof radiator guards to kind of go with the rotor guard. If you dump your bike, you don't want to lose your coolant and break it that way. So really great product, and still gets a ton of great airflow to keep the bike cool. With hard enduro, obviously the speeds aren't quite as high. You're not dragging your brakes quite as much unless you're scared. I'm not scared though. It is really crucial though. I mean, sometimes you'll come up to a really steep edge. You have to really trust your brakes. So that's why we choose Galfer. Probably one of the best in the business, I'd say. Sneaky fact on my bike, I may not even be touching my handlebars right now, but I can still start it. So back up, starter button, If you toss your bike, knock off the starter button up on the bars, I got a sneaky hidden one away. So thanks guys for walking through my bike with me. We weren't really walking, we just stood here because it's windy. But you know, I appreciate all the sponsors and want to give them some love and kind of give you guys an idea of what goes behind you know, top performing hard enduro bike.